Viswanathan here with us on ET Now. Good morning. The disbursements of 117%. That's the kind of growth we're talking about. Tell us more about it. Where have you seen this kind of growth really come in when we look at the book?
Growth is there all across. We are in the affordable segment. These are people, middle class customers who want to build homes. So the demand has always been there, and even in the last quarter, the demand was quite strong. Which is the reason for this high level of disbursements.
Okay. So, a housing finance company specializing in affordable housing, as you yourself and I was just saying, and you will have access to data for first-time buyers, geographies where we are actually seeing consumer trends with the property market revised. So tell us more about that. Which are the geographies that are doing better? Also, what about the average ticket price in the June quarter? Any movement on that front?
Our ticket size generally is in the range of 10 to 15 lakhs. That's the segment that we operate in. So we operate in a segment which is all the way from 5 lakhs to about 25 lakhs, but the sweet spot is generally 10 to 15 lakhs because these are all first-time home buyers. So they buy a small apartment or they build their own homes. So the ticket size tends to be in that range. You were asking about any specific areas of demand, but what we have seen is that all across the country, the demand seems to be kind of uniform. There are no specific markets where we can say it's higher or lower. So yeah, it's kind of it's been good all across.
Right. Manoj, you have significant exposure towards Gujarat and Maharashtra states. Share with us the overall asset quality picture in the first quarter, the kind of NPA trends that you're seeing, and also the current market share dynamics. If you could just give us an outlook on provisioning too.
Sure. Yeah, we have been historically, strong, and we have a deeper distribution in these markets, Gujarat and to some extent Maharashtra. But we are also, over the last 2 years, we have been expanding in the south as well. So Andhra, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, we have built our distribution there. And if you see our growth, a lot of the growth is also coming from the southern markets now. Asset quality trends, I would say now things have, back to normal or business as usual trends. So collection efficiencies are up to 98%. So practically, back to, where we were prior to the pandemic. And it's just that, if you look at GNPAs, if you take away the impact of the RBI reclassification, guidelines which had come last November, we are at 1.2%. So which is also pretty close to, where we were pre-pandemic. So I would say as far as asset quality is concerned, we are back to, pre-pandemic levels, overall in terms of customer behavior and, repayment trends.
Sure. Manoj, I also want to talk about digital adoption because that clearly seems to have improved, further aiding your cost-to-income ratio. What is your digital vision going forward, and where do things stand currently?
Actually, customers, have surprised us. So, even middle-class customers and, people who are self-employed in small occupations, like even roadside stalls, etc., have adopted digital in a big way. And we are seeing more customers are now preferring to make payments through UPI. So that, overall improves the efficiency in the organization. Earlier, for a similar kind of customer, you would have to go down to his place to, collect cash. Then somebody has to deposit the cash in the bank and so on. So a number of activities related to collections. But now, all these customers are very happy and, happy to make their payments through UPI. So which, makes the whole process very simple, both for the customer as well as for us. And, obviously it helps in reducing cost as well because you need, the lesser number of activities involved in collections. So that's just one example, but there are other areas where we have adopted digital. For example, even the even signing of the agreements, the loan agreements, where customers would have to come all the way to the branch to sign a physical agreement. Now we send them a link and they're able to sign the agreement through another OTP generated from Aadhaar. So that saves their time as well as ours. And we have to keep in mind that these are customers who are in daily occupations where if they take away time from their daily work, they are going to lose some income. So it's important for us to keep that in mind while we design the loan process.
Okay, now we've seen the first quarter, talked about it, good set of numbers, record disbursements, the way the total income has gone up, net profit as well. Going forward, can you share with our viewers, your shareholders, what the company's guidance will be for credit growth this year?
So we have, mentioned earlier that we are looking at a 30%, AUM growth. So last year we ended with about 5,300 crores. So at a 30%, we are looking at a 7,000 crore kind of an AUM at the end of the year. So 30% annualized growth is what we are looking at, and we are kind of on track for that. So if you see our AUM growth, for the quarter also, it's about 8.4%. On a run rate basis, it's more than 30%. So yeah, 30% AUM growth is what we are looking at.
30% AUM growth is the target that has been put out by HomeFirst Finance. Thank you so much for joining us today with the